Welcome again to my tens and tens of friends. It's me, teacher TJ, and today we will be rewinding and reviewing Abbott's Elementary Season 4, Episode 7, Winter Show. The show starts with Janine's step team in the gym and they're rehearsing, and she is teaching them a routine when she starts to rap Run DMC, and all of the kids are looking at her like, what is this? But Jacob comes and he joins in, and Ava comes and she joins in as well. And the janitor, maybe a different janitor or maybe another teacher, walks by and he's grooving to it too. And the students are all looking like, what is happening? Because, of course, they don't know who Run DMC is. But here is the thing, it's interesting that I cannot, at least not right off the top of my head, think of any songs that are remade from Run DMC. I remember when I was a little girl, I would always like start singing some songs that I just thought was the hit. And my mom would be like, girl, that's a remake. And I'm like, okay. And nowadays, my kids do it all the time. They're always singing the songs. And I'm like, they remade that. My mom used to say this, and I used to think she was capping, hating, or whatever. But she would always be like, the song from my time is better than y'all's. She was right. And it still stands today. Like, when they remix the songs, I'd be like, oh, they should have left that alone. But yeah, it still happens. And I'm surprised to know that I can't think of any Run DMC songs that were remade. Drop it down in the comments if you can remember anything, because I cannot right now. And then the show opens up. Miss Howard is in her classroom rehearsing for the Christmas program. And one of her students let her know that she cannot participate in the program because her family doesn't celebrate. So she's very sad about that. And it looks like Miss Howard has come up with a plan to change the program altogether, although Janine's step team has been rehearsing and has perfected their step team performance, and they're going to use the Run DMC Christmas song. But Barbara said no. She probably wants to include the student who can't celebrate Christmas. Jacob's brother is coming into town, and he has popped up at Abbott to visit Jacob. And Jacob is not happy to see him at all. Jacob's not too fond of his brother. Turns out he was his mom's favorite child, I guess. So they got beef that the brother don't even know about, because the little bro actually really loves Jacob. But Jacob is not that, he's not mean to him, but he's not like happy to see him like he's happy to see him. Jacob introduces his brother Caleb to all of the teachers in the break room, and they all love Caleb. The students love Caleb. He's been invited to the podcast club, and Jacob is not too happy about that at all. All the students are taking kindly to him. Jacob is not too happy about that either. He's actually so upset, or maybe even jealous, that he actually put Caleb out of the school and told him to go about his business somewhere. He let Caleb know that he didn't appreciate the back cracks or him engaging with everybody at his job. And Caleb let him know that, basically he's a good big brother. He cracked his back to relieve stress and pressure or back pain. And he was visiting with all of the teachers and visiting at the school because, he looked up to his big brother. But he ended up leaving the school because Jacob told him to just go and get on somewhere. Tariq stopped by Barbara class to let her know.
Don't call me that.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, look, I'm actually here to yell at you on behalf of the PTA. Respectfully, they found out that you're trying to yeet Christmas, and they don't like that very much.
Tell the parents not to worry. We are having a winter show so that all of the students can participate.
All right.
Barbara canceled the songs that were being used for the Christmas program so that she can get Khadijah in on the program, which is the kid's name. And it's not going too well because they only have a limited amount of time now. The song that they had learned can no longer be used so that Khadijah can join in too, but the kids is doing terrible. Okay, well, maybe they're not doing terrible. It's just that they ran out of time, so they don't know the song. And to be quite honest with you, I think I have preschoolers, so kindergartners, I think she has, they need quite a bit of time so that they can learn a song and feel comfortable with singing the song. So I did a Christmas program last year. I don't think I did one the year before that, but I did do one the year before that. So it's been like hit and miss with trying to get ready for it because it is a big deal. It takes a lot to throw a program. Crazy enough, lately, here we are, it's not July or June, I skipped my birthday, but it's May. And here we are in May, and my students are singing Christmas songs at the top of their lungs. And we have not of course, heard any Christmas music for a good time. But getting ready for the Christmas program, we would practice a lot, which for me, if you, in my opinion, really want to make sure that they know the song, I would recommend that you start way back in September, okay? So we started rehearsing September, October-ish, and they got the song down. I was so proud of them. But then it came time to sing at the program, and kids be kidding, okay? Kids really do be kidding because they didn't really sing. And if I could find a little clip and find a way to blur it, I will insert the clip, or maybe I'll just insert them singing. Dashing through the snow with a one-horse open sleigh, over the hills we go, laughing all the way. It was really cute though. It was really cute because they did the decorations, and it's preschoolers. And if you're like a proud parent, like I especially was at that time, anything your baby do is a delight, right? So just them being able to stay in one spot while we sing the songs and make music with the instruments was a big deal. So shout out to y'all. My I almost said the name of my daycare, but shout out to my babies. Y'all did a good job. As if they're gonna see this, but yeah, they did a good job. And my staff was really good with helping with the program too. I was so proud. And then, emotions be on high around holidays, and I got some really good feedback from the parents, and I love my parents. That's the one day looks more like a heart, right? I love my parents. They really just let me know how much they appreciate, all the work that we do, and they enjoyed the program. So it did turn out really nice. So I can understand Barbara wanting to include Khadijah into the program because she really wanted to be a part, but due to her religious beliefs, she could not. So she wanted to include her, but so we're gonna see how she fits her into the program. I have a complaint to her now boyfriend, I forgot his name, about the Christmas program, and he gave her a bunch of really good ideas, and she was like, I don't need your advice, I just wanted to complain. But they starting to like kind of give each other googly eyes and stuff, and he seems like a good guy. We like good guys. So the rest of the losers, hold hands and go jump off a bridge. If you're a loser male and you know you're a loser male, grab your loser male friends, because I'm sure they're close, and grab your loser male family members, and you all go jump. But we do like Gregory, and we do like, I can't think of his name, but the computer tech seems like a good guy. So I guess I got a net due to my Mother's Day flowers. I'm starting not to like flowers because I can't deal with nets. In my mind, they be like landing on me and biting me, and I don't even think nets bite, so my face be itching, and it's just like I believe it's psychological because I don't even think the nets be nowhere near me, but when I see them, I start itching. Anyway, Jacob basically hates Caleb for being favorite, and Caleb actually looks up to Jacob. He sees him as his big bro. But basically, Caleb really looks up to his big bro. He sees him as cool. He sees him as a cool big brother. So that was sweet. Jacob actually invited Caleb back to the school to see the program because he told him, don't come to my job no more. But he was, after realizing that he wasn't there to embarrass him or hurt him in any kind of way, he felt bad and wanted him to come back to the school. So Caleb did, which Caleb said he was coming anyway because the podcast club had invited him to the program. There is something seriously wrong with Tariq. He's in the school program, the winter program, and Janine looked and asked him, like, what are you doing here? He said, I don't know, I just go where my feet take me. You just go where your feet take you, sir? But good thing he was there because Barbara lost her voice in the midst of trying to perform. They had to basically just wing it, freestyle it. The song that the kids made up a while ago, he told them, y'all just sing that. And then Tariq told the dance team, just do y'all step. And he made a little beat to go with the song. And it worked out great. It worked out just fine. It looked like it was supposed to be, like it was rehearsed. So it was really good that everybody got to participate in the program. And the program turned out nice. I don't know if parents or anyone realizes how much work that the kids put into putting on a winter show, or the teachers put into putting on a winter show. And it's just a preschool show for me, but still it's like a lot of effort goes into it. I'm a level up, so I make flyers, programs, and all of that, decorations, snacks. Last year we did a gingerbread houses afterwards, and it turned out really nice. And at the end of the day, you just want the kids to shine and everything to go as planned, or at least to look halfway decent, and they achieved that at Abbott for their winter program. All throughout the show, though, Gregory has been walking around. His hair has grew out a little bit, and everybody is commenting on it like, dude, go get a haircut, which I like hair, so it was cute to me. But all the teachers and Janine, which is what really matters, was like, no. Well, Janine didn't say anything, actually. So I guess he could have rocked that. Everyone is telling Gregory to go get a haircut. And finally, he did. And while sitting in the chair, the barber was talking to him, as I guess barbers usually have a lot of conversation with with the people whose hair they're doing or cutting. And well, Gregory said, I told you a lot about me, now tell me a little bit about yourself." And the barber says, "Well, my daughter is a principal." What? Ava's dad is a dude from Greenleaf. I don't know if y'all watch Greenleaf. I don't know if I finished Greenleaf. I'm really bad at that. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I'm finishing Abbott, because I don't know. I guess I'm really busy and my attention span is not the best. I have not finished so many programs. I didn't finish the show with Tariq, and then I didn't finish none of the Powers. I didn't finish, and at the same time, I didn't finish Empire. I didn't finish. I'll watch a TV show because it's not as much time, but I usually don't finish watching a complete show. There's very few shows that I have watched all the way through. So kudos to me. I'm a 10 and I finished Abbott. And I finished this episode. If you liked what you see because you stayed this long, hit the like button and like this episode, and subscribe and comment down below. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye then. I still don't think